Bro, this is it.
I want people to see what it took to get to the point we're at right now.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to episode 7 of Pipe Up. Holy fetch. What was that?
Why?
Literally just moved my... There we go.
Official start time
I was just got gonked.
Whatever.
It's 12:15, guys. Where we're at. So, guys, welcome to another amazing podcast. We are going to be talking about a lot of really awesome things today. Where do we even start? There's so much that has happened in the last week.
Todd's not here.
Todd's not here. Rest in
Elephant
peace,
in the room.
Todd.
Todd's not here.
It's not Todd. Instead of, oh yeah, duh. We didn't even do intros. I'm Braden, for those who are just joining us today. We have Jeeves. And we have our trusty, usually the guy behind the camera that makes the magic happen behind the scenes,
Gabe.
Gabriel Jones.
Filling in.
Filling in
the
for-
final hour.
for Papa
Last
Pipe.
inning, dude. Papa Pipe cannot be here with us today.
Where is he? Texas, yeah.
Well, not yet.
He
He will be in Texas. But
He will be.
Yeah.
But yeah, so welcome. Guys, this is, there's been a lot that's happening the last, week?
Yeah.
2 weeks?
Give or take.
Yeah.
Give or take.
Like a lot,
Happy Halloween, everyone. Right? By the time.
hopefully.
Are you guys dressing up?
Yeah, IT.
Technician?
No, yeah, IT.
Oh. Okay. What does that look like?
You're looking at it.
What do the scammers use? You should be one of those guys where
Scammer
they do like
feedback.
with
the-
a Google. What is it? It's the Google like video card things. Like don't claim the card.
Don't
Don't claim the card.
That's actually way funny. The Google Play cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
They're like do not claim the card. I love watching those scammers get baited. It's the best.
Oh, yeah.
It's unfortunate when Samuel gives you a call at 3 in the afternoon and you're like, come on, bro. Prabhakar, I know it's you.
Yeah,
dog.
Prabhakar.
I know it's you, dog. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
What do we got coming up? We got SEMA coming up.
Do we got SEMA?
SEMA, yeah.
SEMA's next week. No Cars and Coffee,
No cars and coffee.
which we should probably announce because we have not done that at all.
Nope.
Yeah.
Where's your
and
car
coffee.
at?
Whose?
Yours. Let's talk about that. That's a little weird.
My car?
The one
Yeah.
you ordered.
Oh, the one I ordered. Yeah, it is weird. Toyota of Midvale or Murray.
Yeah,
were
you guys are not
the
it.
worst communication in the world. You guys are awesome, but have terrible
I mean,
communication.
I got mine. But I don't know. Maybe it's just you.
Wait, so did you put in an order like because they're technically you're supposed to be able to track it. They're supposed to give you a VIN once and then let you know once it's been produced, like everything. Because did they do that with you?
No.
What?
I
He
just got-
showed up and he's like, "Come pick it up."
Yeah, they were like, it's here.
It's Toyota.
When can you be here? I was like, what?
Toyota does that though.
It's-
It's going to happen for you too. Watch. You're going to be at lunch one day and they're going to be like, hey, your car's here. And you're gonna be like,
Although
when I have no money, it's gonna be like, "Hey, dude, your
Yeah.
car's ready."
do you want it or not?
Yeah, we were just waiting for you to pay your taxes. That's what we're waiting for.
there is like a 50-50 shot I've heard that you might cancel your
yeah.
order.
Yeah. Why you can't? What would you do?
Whoa.
I know why.
No,
Wait, no,
we
no.
know, Rye.
For
You
the
know
next
why.
for the
Right?
next model.
Right?
Rye?
Yes. Yeah. If there is a possibility to switch the allocation for a TRD
It's
edition,
the
is it
GR.
GR, sorry,
Prius.
the GR, not TRD. Yeah, if there's an opportunity to switch that allocation, I am 100% switching. 100%.
What car are we talking about here?
Prius.
Prius.
Yeah.
Wow, we really didn't
That
really elaborate
allocation,
that.
dude.
2024 Prius, baby. We've already crossed the mark for 2023, so it has to be a 24.
It's kind of sick.
Sick. Yeah, so if there's a GR available, 100% I will switch.
Yeah.
But-
10K more watch.
So I'm
That's
looking
the
this
only-
up right
that's the
now.
only problem. I wonder how much more it'll be. I think at least 5.
Oh my gosh, it looks so freaking gangster.
Bro,
No
they
way.
took one to
Did
the
they show
24
photos
hour
yet?
Le Mans.
Look, yes, look at the photos.
Le Mans.
We're gonna put the photos up of.
Sporty.
I wonder
Oh,
because
It's
the
got a wing.
limited. What was it? The premium. What is the one I got
Limited.
that you ordered?
Limited. Yeah.
Limited all-wheel drive.
Yeah, all-wheel
was
drive.
like 37 and
With-
change.
Oh,
Yeah.
it might be it just might be a concept.
Yeah, I don't think it's
But-
legit.
I don't know though.
photos.
They made an announcement on Instagram. It's
There's
on
no-
Instagram.
There's no photos yet though. Yeah, I don't think that's actually.
That's
it.
the concept of what the
Yeah,
GR
yeah.
might look like.
Yeah,
Which, to be honest,
gangster.
it's SF90 for sure.
dude, SF90
Lamborghini Aventador
windshield. No,
windshield.
no.
It's definitely an event.
Definitely not.
SV Roadster. For
You're
sure.
Now,
crazy.
after I can say now, after being in one, nah, I don't see it.
Well, we got to get you in the front seat of a Prius. That's the
No, I
ultimate
have.
comparison.
I sat in his.
That's the ultimate. Not driving. I know for a
No.
fact no one drove his Prius because you didn't let
That's
anyone
right.
drive it.
You know who scratched the dash though?
Oh yeah, somebody scratched the dash.
I didn't wear the watch because of that.
600 miles on it. This guy scratches the whole dash with his freaking Apple Watch.
Warranty?
No,
No.
no.
Hey, don't worry, he sold
literally-
it.
That's why I sold it.
Yeah, he made money. Don't worry. He made money. He made $20K.
Yeah, right. No, $50,000 Prius. 57. Imagine that.
Honestly,
but-
with the first one, for sure you could sell for that.
No.
The very first Prius,
No.
100%.
I had the first one in Utah.
VIN number one.
Of like all
Oh,
Priuses?
yeah,
yeah.
like of all Priuses.
Number
Okay,
one
In 2023, new body
Maybe.
style, 100%,
Yeah.
20 over.
Yeah.
Someone was selling it somewhere.
Yeah, I will say, yeah, probably, because when I did a photo shoot for Bring a Trailer, VIN number 1, Civic Type R,
Big money. Yeah.
115,000
Yeah. Big
for
money.
a Civic Type R.
Yeah.
It was in the original like Type R yellow, like that. Very iconic. Like it was cool, but
Not
still a
that
Type
cool.
R.
Yeah.
No, for plastic carbon
Yeah.
looking.
You're talking about like the 3 exhaust tip
Yeah.
four-door. Yeah.
yeah, the brand new ones.
Yeah.
Speaking of
the
JDMs,
new ones
though,
are
dude.
sick though. Like
New ones
the
are-
new Civic Type R, I think it's pretty fire. Like the interiors.
I like them a lot better.
Recaro seats.
I like the wing a lot better because the other one looked like the STI like
Yeah,
Subaru
it looked
wing.
like a, I don't know, like
Alibaba
a
version.
like a wagon almost, like
A
mini,
wagon?
like a mini.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
hatchback
yeah.
looking
Yeah.
thing.
It was
but it was
weird.
a 4-door. Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird. I saw there is one really cool one that rolls around here. It's the red one that has like the sun thing on it, but the guy's put tons of money into
Mhm.
it. At
Oh,
least
yeah.
it looks like he has.
I'm sure they're fun to drive for sure.
John
I'm
Cena
sure
Daly's
they are.
one, dude.
I know.
That's his daily.
it's fire.
Civic Type R.
It's I don't know.
I don't know what year though.
New one.
I
It's
wish
new
they
body
weren't
style.
front wheel drive. Like the new ones. If they were all wheel drive, I'd probably daily that.
All wheel drive would be a
They'd
good
probably
one.
sell way
daily that,
more of
Which
them
I don't
if it
know
was
why
all-wheel
they
drive.
don't. Like the Prius is all wheel drive.
Maybe for a price point. Maybe to hit a certain price point.
It's $50,000 Civic
But if it's
or
all
40,000. It's just a lot of
What
money.
if it
for
I
was
just don't think
60K?
they care.
Yeah,
I
don't
really
think
don't.
They don't need to do it.
No.
But for performance, it would be sick.
Did they ever have an all wheel drive
No.
Civic?
No, they didn't.
I guess
That's probably why they just stick to the
continue
roots.
the heritage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're known for front wheel drive, like performance or whatever. So
Speaking of Japan, something awesome has gone down in Japan recently.
Lot
Tokyo
of
Auto
cool
Show,
stuff.
bro. We gotta talk about it.
Oh yeah,
A lot of cool stuff.
absolutely have to.
And I'm gonna pull it up.
This just happened this last week. They unveiled a lot of concepts. They unveiled a lot of new cars that will be coming out.
that would be a bucket list thing to do.
Oh my
Tokyo Auto
gosh,
Show.
dude.
That'd be a cool one.
Yeah. Dang, what is that?
Oh, you already.
Are we really starting there?
That's where the
Let's
1st
let's
one.
build up. Oh,
That's the first one.
Throw it up on the screen.
Yeah, we'll toss it up here. Let's swipe it up.
why don't you just screen record that real quick?
Yeah, I probably should do that.
That way we know. All right,
Wait.
we can start. I mean, that's the first picture. That's not number one though.
No, it was just the first one of theirs.
Yeah,
Yeah, the first picture. The Daihatsu. I don't even know if we need to talk about this. To be honest.
I don't know. Daihatsu's making a big impact here.
I'm
Everyone's
gonna say
important.
no on that.
It kind of looks like what's ER's?
looks like?
Oh, the German car.
Yeah.
Yes.
That
The
looks
yes
like
car.
a Fiat.
yes.
Yes.
Fiat 500.
Yeah, Daihatsu Vision Copen. That's
Fiat 500.
Down.
For sure.
It's just interesting. I don't know any specs, but I don't care.
1.3 liter. I'm already out, dude. Oh my gosh.
Honda Prelude concept.
Honda Prelude, dude.
'Kay,
Come
so
on.
Concept
Two-door.
looks like the Prius.
They
though.
did a two-door.
Looks like
Yeah.
the Prius.
That's
Well, the front end does look like a Prius. Yes,
at least they did a two-door, not a four-door like the Integra.
it's
That is very
So
true. The
weird.
four-door
Mhm.
was so bad.
They look kind of sick hooked up.
true. 22 years after. 22 years, and we have a Prelude.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Electric. Well, I don't know if it's fully
This is a
electric.
concept.
It has powertrain is hybrid. but
This is
there's
if they
no
come out
specs.
with it.
Yeah, this is still very early on, but
I guarantee you they won't.
That probably not.
Because anything cool they don't do,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
So you don't think this is real?
No, it's real.
I don't think it'll
They're
happen.
just
you don't
never
think
gonna. They're never
not-
gonna make that.
No, they're not gonna make it. Like this is all we're gonna see.
It's just
for
like the
very long.
Cybertruck.
Dude, actually, there's a couple on
There's
the road.
delivery.
Yeah,
they've
that's
delivered
just
some.
to keep the $100 allocations. For that's not happening, bro. A freaking refrigerator driving around.
Where'd my $2,500 go?
To Elon Musk.
Yeah,
Or
The
whatever.
same
Elon-
guy that sold
Elon
you-
Musk.
The
Elon
same
Musk.
guy that sold you the Xbox.
Yeah. no, I know the guy that told me the Xbox. No, that guy, I paid his rent.
Yeah,
That's where I
you
paid.
definitely-
Holy mackerel. All right, moving down. Number 3, Mazda. I honestly, dude, this kind of
Oh,
sick.
that's the new RX-7.
Yeah. Is it a new
Two-rotor.
RX-7?
Two
It's a
rotor
rotary.
with
What?
hybrid assist.
No
Bro,
way.
Still keeping their heritage. It's sick.
Rotary.
If that happens, that's gonna be gangster. For sure.
That's
Wow.
one. This is the only car from the whole event that I hope they actually come out
Yeah.
with. Two rotor hybrid assist.
Yeah, it's sick.
It's supposed to be insane.
Ionic SP. What
The
an interesting name.
unveiling, they showed the rotary like on the screen and stuff. It
Like a
was
new, updated.
Yeah,
Holy
it was
See,
so
Mazda. What's interesting though is I heard like 5 years ago. So if they ever do it, it'll be cool. But they've been trying to like perfect like the rotary technology, and they still haven't put it in anything.
I was never a rotary fan until I drove Stefan's car. Now I like really,
Now you
really
get it?
like it. Yeah. I don't know about like reliability and like mechanically like working on it, but it's really unique.
Be a fun one to drive and then sell before its first maintenance.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's
Keep
a
it till the
sick
warranty's
car.
almost up.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
that is a sick car. I'm not gonna lie to you. That looks good. Alrighty, number 4. Oh,
Bro, there's
No.
you know whose car that is, bro?
bro, that's
Braden's
Braden,
car.
dude. That's what
No.
Braden's been waiting for, baby.
No.
Dude, the Nissan Hyperforce. Oh my gosh. No lie,
Flop.
dude. That's kind of
Biggest
sick.
flop.
Let's view some photos. I'm gonna pull
It's
it
the
up.
biggest flop.
Oh my gosh.
yeah, that is
It looks
not
like a
happening.
jet fighter.
The Mazda
it's-
has those same style doors.
Yeah.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
That's
They're
cool.
like that Aston Martin. What do they call it? The
The
Where it
flaps-
comes up.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
don't know what they call that.
Oh, that car is not it.
It's
dude.
it's a weird car, but I kind of like. It's got a cool design though. Like I would never.
Is that the GTR?
Yeah.
Why
That's
don't
a
they call
GTR.
it- they don't call it a GTR though.
No, well, I
'cause
think
it's
it's
just a
it's like a
concept.
yeah, it's a concept. It
It's-
looks like a fighter
It's what
jet.
Nissan's going to be doing 100 years from now when they've rebodied the R35 for the 100th time.
Is he going to be the R35.5?
Yeah.
It's 0.6.
0.100 at that point.
This is like an iPhone update now.
Dude, that interior is wild.
No, it's kind of lame. I will say the
wild.
steering wheel's
What
cool.
do you mean it's a wild interior? Come on. I'm not saying it's good. It's just
Oh,
wild.
yeah, wild.
It looks
Okay.
like
I
it
can
literally
agree with
looks like a
that.
fighter jet. Like it literally looks like
No.
you're in a fighter.
What fighter jets have you sat in?
I have never sat in a fighter
you-
jet. Don't you tell me right now that does not look like you're in a fighter jet.
No.
I mean,
No.
no, it does.
You're stupid.
Looks like a. Space,
Are you serious?
Looks like
From
a
Blade
space-
Runner?
No.
Tron?
Looks like a space shuttle, bro.
Yeah.
Funny. Oh my god.
Looks like you're driving the Millennium Falcon or something like
the
that.
Millennium Falcon.
Bro, look
Are
at
you
that front end.
Hearing your yes, the front end is hideous. I get that.
Can we just get out? I mean, can we get out of that? I think we're seeing enough.
Okay,
of it.
back.
Yeah.
Just back,
What's
please.
next?
You guys are haters, dude.
What do you mean?
Hyperforce. Thumbs
What's the
up.
performance
No,
say
thumbs
on
down.
that?
Performance? Oh, 1300 horsepower.
I can.
If that happens, that's gonna be wild. From
yeah.
Nissan,
Honda has a better chance of making the Prelude than Nissan
that's
does. Of
double
that
the
car.
horsepower of a GTR right now.
That's
More
over
than
the-
double.
More than double. Yeah.
That's not happening.
Mm-mm.
all electric.
No, dude.
It's all electric.
Is it all
Debbie.
electric?
I don't know. It just says like
That would make more sense.
I like how
Yeah.
we're looking at a whiteboard car and debating if it's actually going to happen or not because we know it's not.
Let's skip that one.
Subaru.
Don't even talk about
Yeah,
it.
Subaru Sport Mobility. Sorry, we're just skipping that
Eh.
entirely. Oh, dude, Toyota FTSE concept. This almost looks
That's
like
cool.
the Supra, like the Supra concept.
Kind of
Well,
looks like the Lycan Hypersport mixed with the
It's
LFA.
kind of sick.
Yeah,
I like that one. That one's kind of
I just
cool.
see EV down there, and I'm like, I'm already
CVT?
no EV.
Oh,
I
I
said
said
I'm-
CVT, bro. I'm like, you gotta be. You're not representing that on the.
No.
But I see
No.
EV, and I'm like automatically not interested.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what
you're
I'm saying?
buying a Prius, so.
It's
It's kind
hybrid,
of weird.
not EV though.
Yeah, it's
kinda
true.
weird, though.
3-cylinder though.
It's 3-cylinder. It's not Yamaha
It's
Tricera.
like a
bro,
Ford Festiva
garbage.
or Fiesta.
That's it.
That's it, dude. Those are the highlights. Those are the highlights from the Tokyo Auto Show.
What are you guys hoping to see at SEMA? Like,
I don't
what do
think we're
you-
going to really see anything this year. from what I've heard,
Like specifically, yeah.
I think what we're gonna see is just the same old stuff that we normally see. There's no one. From what I've heard from a few people who've been going down, is that there really isn't like any builds going on. I hope to see some sweet cars. I mean, obviously that one PPF company always brings out something insane.
Oh, that's right.
Then they have Apollo, or someone had Apollo last year.
They brought out Hyper NFT.
Yeah.
His Apollo IE. Before they had the full carbon Bugatti Chiron, they had a Centenario right when those came out. That was really cool. Obviously exposed carbon with the yellow accents. So we'll see.
I'm trying to think if there's anything that's going to be there that I want to see either. I don't know.
I haven't seen James's car in person, like the carbon, like all carbon, like Aventador. I've never seen that.
Yeah, so it looks good.
My wife's seen it like 3 times, but I haven't seen it once.
How was Miranda seen it 3 times?
She took me like coffee or
Food.
something.
Yeah, took him food.
Or food, yeah.
Because he doesn't eat.
That makes sense.
Hey, we just want Nate to eat, all right?
Take care of him, dude.
Nate,
Yeah.
please eat.
Please
Take care of your friends.
Thank you.
We love you, Nate. But yeah, that car will be sick. It's cool to see a full carbon.
I don't know if there's any other YouTube builds or anything. I don't know.
There's really not. I mean, I think we'll see maybe one of. I think we might see Adam LZ's
R34.
No, it was 992 GT3 RS. We might see that.
Gosh,
Okay.
I'm in for that.
There's a possibility.
Yeah, for sure.
It's red, isn't it?
I think so. I don't know. Actually, I haven't been up to date with that
Adam
MLZ at all.
I don't. Let me look it up.
Pull
I don't know.
Pull him up. Yeah, pull him up.
Let me pull it up. You're good, dude.
Yeah, Burke, you're chilling, dude. Do your thing.
If you just walk like right through there, you're chilling.
It's all good, dude.
Just do a lap, dude.
Oh yeah, no, right in front of the camera is perfect.
We'll edit that out. Not.
No, we'll keep it in.
Oh.
I didn't know he
Yeah.
had a GT3 RS.
You know
I knew
what
he had
I'm
one
excited
coming.
for this year more than ever
What?
is actually maybe looking at products.
Bingo.
Products?
Because we have the business now.
Oh, true.
For the dealer.
Holy gosh.
That's
No, I don't think that's. No, he switches cars. I watched that video.
Oh,
he switches. Yeah, he
I
switches
thought that
cars
was
with the guy.
his.
No, he switches.
Okay, never mind.
He has one coming. But he switched to
Oh.
see if he could see what it feels like. It doesn't matter because it's still sick.
So cool. So we may see one or
I want to
both
see
down
some
there.
GT3 RSs actually like
yeah,
modified.
I'm sure we will.
That'd be so gangster. Oh my
I feel
What's
like
the
it's gonna
car
be-
this year that like somebody would have modded a lot? Like that you think we might see? Because you remember there was the one year was like the 370Z or not 370Z, the
400,
Supra Mark
400Z.
V.
Oh, the Mark V, yeah.
It was like
Every
40
booth?
of them. Yeah. What do
Every
you
booth?
will there be a car that's this year that you
400
think?
Zs. I think 400
Still?
Zs.
No.
I didn't see very many
those,
last year.
Those have gotten zero hype.
TJ
on the
Hunt did
market.
it last year.
Oh, I
Wide
guess his. I know, but his was the only one.
body. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, his was
Wonder
the
what
only
else? What other car?
I mean, Bespoke Auto House will obviously have a bunch of their cars down there, but I mean, I don't think there's a car that came out this year that we're gonna see a
people
ton
will
of.
mod.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Here's one. I think we'll see the brand new Prius slammed on something.
Oh, that would be. I think we might see some Priuses, dude.
I think we'll see it.
You're
Maybe
gonna make me want
one
to
or
buy
two.
another one, dude.
I'm gonna lose it if I see some
we
sick
might.
Priuses.
That's the car.
I think that'll be the only one we'll actually
Yeah.
really see.
Wide body with wheels.
It's actually a really good. That's a good. Actually,
That might happen.
that's sick.
Yeah. No,
Picked
it
up
might
on that
happen,
crazy,
yeah.
bro. You got that Prius sense, you know.
No, I just knew.
He likes it, dude.
You just want to go get an order now? Should we just
Slam-
go to Toyota Murray, or
Dude,
He'll probably
I'm
get
not-
his before you.
should I just give you my allocation for that one? I'll wait another 2 years for the GR.
I mean, I could go buy one tomorrow.
Oh my god! They actually have them in stock. They just don't have your color.
They
You
just
want.
don't have your
I
color.
know. I know.
That's it.
Hey, red is rare. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk a little bit about what Jordan was talking about.
Oh my! Hey, you got to tee it up. Low baller
Okay, well,
GTR.
since we're gonna talk about dealers, yeah.
Actually, I'm excited for looking at equipment though this year at SEMA.
Equipment.
Like just like 4-car 4-post lifts,
Oh yeah.
tire machine potentially,
Making
like
relations.
yeah,
Yeah.
just like trying to see if we can get some stuff
Yeah.
because that would be that's actually
Pretty
like,
hefty investment.
yeah. I mean, we got the Ben Pack lift now,
Mhm.
and we might be able to like figure something out. But
For sure.
I think like
four-post.
I don't know. I just think like building those relationships and then seeing what products are out this year might be really cool. Like
Yeah.
versus just car builds. You know.
Yeah.
Start
first
seeing
time
it
we
for what
actually do it.
SEMA actually is.
Yeah. I mean, which we've never done. Really.
We have not done that.
I mean,
No.
that's all I've done until I started hanging out with you guys down there.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Dude, I mean, really, that's when
Braden
I'd go
uses
down.
this as a crutch.
Yeah, dude.
No, honestly, I used to go down only to like meet new clients and see the products and do all that, and then ever since I've gone down with you guys, my business
Went downhill.
Side.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Hey,
'Cause
I
I
just
mean-
want to throw this out there, guys. Braden has a Lamborghini chair and
And
jellyfish
a
lighting.
Lamborghini. And an actual Lamborghini.
Yeah, and he has a Lamborghini. Oh my
To
gosh,
match
I
it, it's
keep
pretty
forgetting
sick.
Bro,
about
you
that.
should put that chair in the Lambo.
I thought about it. Yeah, it'd be sick. It'd be more comfortable.
It's probably way more comfortable.
Oh, for sure it is.
Gaming chair in the Gardo.
Dude, it'd actually make that car bearable to drive after a couple hours. Because after a couple
Is that
hours,
why you don't want to drive it down?
No, I'm high. I'm getting high on the miles.
Who cares?
I do now. I'm almost at 50,000.
That's where Jeeves was at. He sold his.
He doesn't care, but he also was willing to lose money on a car.
I did actually lose some, but yeah. It's actually crazy, though, because I was looking at RSs yesterday because
Oh,
I
yeah?
do the price checks.
Mhm.
Dude, there are like 5 that are like 170.
Yeah,
One-
no,
and
they
like
come down a little bit.
if I would have waited, I would have lost so much money.
150.
140 all day. 145. 145, 150. 100%.
150, yeah.
They are literally 20,000 miles. Like 170. I saw one for 165. I was like, oh my
Final edition Gallardos, though? Not really.
Yeah,
Don't
those
see
aren't
those.
coming down, but you also don't see those with high mileage, so it's hard to.
So you think you see you selling it in the future? Or do you think you'll keep
No,
it? Because if you're going to keep it, who cares?
I want to keep it. I do because I don't want to. I don't want to cross over the 100,000 mile threshold. I kind of want to enjoy it.
That's a
on
lot
the
of driving
weekends.
still, though.
So it's still
You
a
have
ton of
another
driving.
like 2 or 3 years of really enjoying
But
it.
if I keep that for the rest of my life, I want to be able to yeah. So
Yeah, I get it.
I don't know.
My NSX is that way too.
There is. So I will say this. I've been considering buying like an Aston Martin Vantage, like a manual or V8, or try to go find a
V12
really
or
cool
V8?
V12. I would like the V12 because I like the styling,
Yeah.
but the transmissions aren't as good. I'd like some manual because I want to have a track car, something I can go beat the piss out of. I'm not going to feel guilty about, and they're $40,000 cars all day. So that might be the next car I add because the next like goal car, and we've talked about this. You and me have a similar one.
Yeah.
It's Aventador, and I'm thinking, okay, do I just want to get the Aventador? Am I going to settle for the lower one, or do I go to the next level and save up for the SVJ and get the one I actually want? Because the base one's sweet, but to have the extra horsepower, to have all the carbon packaging, like that's ultimately what I want.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, okay, maybe I add a couple small cars along the way, enjoy them for what they are. I've looked at E92 M3s. Like, I think that would be a sick one. Or build like an E46 track car.
Sick.
I don't care about the E46, but I would be fun.
Great
Sick
car.
car.
Great car.
It's a cheap platform to build up a
Yeah.
track car with. So like that's where I'm at mentally.
You want to race at UMC? Or you just want to go out for fun?
Both.
Yeah.
Not officially race, but I definitely want to be able to have a car that I can dedicate to like beating the piss out of
Not
going
worrying
around the
about
canyons.
it. Yeah. E92 is sick. Yeah, that'd be a sick one.
It'd be cool.
Your car is gangster.
Yeah, it's getting
Gangster.
dialed. Yeah, it's
So,
almost there.
Have you been able to like open
yeah.
it up yet?
Yeah. No, it's broken now, so I was able to like rip it. It drives so good. It's not like a fast car, but it's quick for sure. It feels like a higher all motor horsepower, like a very good like feeling.
We'll plug in a video of what his car sounds like before breaking it in.
Yeah,
'Cause I filmed a little video. We'll throw it in there.
Yeah,
Sounds
so
good.
It rips. Yeah, the titanium Valvetronic exhaust. It's rowdy for sure. When
It's
you
cool.
want it to be. Yeah.
It's a cool car.
Yeah,
Great platform.
I love it. It's like I didn't know that I was gonna like it that much until I was able to like open it up and like actually like enjoy it. It's really fun. Yeah.
Glad I got you guys connected, even though you already
Yeah.
know him.
Yeah, it's weird. I didn't know he had that car.
Yeah.
And then I guess now what's the other guy's name that has the white 2-door?
David?
No.
White.
Austin Kent
Oh yeah.
was good friends with Jordan. And then Austin like sent me photos of those two cars together like in 2015.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, that car was only 4 years old then. And it's crazy. It looks exactly the same, lowered on the exact same way. I'm like, That's really cool. You know?
Yeah, Jordan takes care of his
Austin's
cars. He's a
selling
good
his
dude.
car too.
I saw that. How much is he selling his
60
for?
grand.
Nah,
Because it's
that's
like
not it.
it's 30,000 miles, supercharged, comp 2013. It's like a rare one. Yeah, for sure.
Would he take 40? No, okay.
Probably not.
Sorry, Indian came out. Sorry, comes out in waves.
20K at a time,
40.
bro.
See, 40 would be a good price for that car.
Yeah, it won't happen. Not for
mean,
that one.
No, I know, but
You
know,
can get one. It's just not that one. It'd be like a 50,000 mile non-supercharged car
yeah.
for around that price.
Either way, it's
You
sick.
can supercharge it yourself, though. That's what I did. It's fun if you wanted to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It
What's,
makes it a lot more fun. Yeah.
What's the guy from Golden Peaks, the one that has the new G80 M3?
Oh, the
the-
guy we met the other night.
Yeah, yeah.
I forgot his name.
I
but,
literally, it's on the tip of my tongue. He's a stud. He's
Yeah,
such
he's
a nice
super
guy.
cool.
But his,
Yeah.
the white with the red
yeah.
interior, bro, that one I would take too, but not at the price point those are selling for.
The G80s are nice for sure.
I don't think I could see myself spending over 80 grand for a BMW ever.
Yeah.
I should
Well,
think
I
they're
feel like
worth
it's just
it.
gonna lose money. Like
Oh, they are.
eventually, you know, it's like. But then you look at the E92, E90s; they're really expensive for what the MSRPs were.
Yeah.
But that's like the last V8, so
And they sound way better than any new
I know.
BMW.
Yeah. No,
I feel like
know.
that's definitely going to be one of the more iconic ones. Kind of like how we look at like the E30.
Yeah.
Like those ones are going to be.
Yeah.
Mhm. The guy in the cool thing is the guy that I met in Seattle with Jack Automotive and stuff, and he manual swapped his DCT. So like he had a lot of fun with the DCT for a while, and then he was like, I really want a manual, so he just swapped it to a manual. It was like really easy.
It's cool.
Damn.
And I was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's like not that hard to do, you know.
That's
If
crazy.
you ever wanted to, you know. So speaking of Jordan though, we should talk
I was
about that.
literally,
Yeah.
bro. I had been sitting on that transition for like 2 minutes. I was like, okay. Speaking about Jordan. I was
Yeah.
like literally
Oh.
gonna transition that.
Someone
Yeah,
speak
we-
about Jordan?
Yeah.
Talk about it, dude. Just
So,
talk
yeah,
about it.
no, I saw Jordan's story today, and he was talking about how like
What's his name on Instagram?
lowballer GTR,
Dude, he's freaking sick.
He's a
sick car.
Such a nice guy.
Insane, bro. You will
We're
never
gonna
meet
hang
a
out
guy
with him at
nice like
SEMA.
that guy.
Yeah.
A true enthusiast.
Yeah.
Like a true enthusiast.
Yeah, no, he had a good point about Porsche though, and like how they treat their allocations for like new GT3s and any Porsche really.
It's a joke.
Any of them.
It's such a joke. Like, it's an interesting topic. Yeah, wonder how you guys feel about it.
Well, we've had
Or if anyone's
run-ins.
experienced that. Yeah.
We've had run-ins ourselves. So when we went there
Yeah.
to talk about Porsches, like, well, we knew the new GT3 RSs were coming out.
We both had GT3 RSs at the time.
Yeah, we literally both had them. Like, we had older generations,
16s, yeah.
16s. But yeah, we went to go see what it took to put our name down on a new 992 GT3 RS, which is like the greatest car ever made. And that process, like even with the sales guy, it's like
so annoying.
talking to a wall, bro. It's like if you're not like a dude who spends like 30 to 50K over every car, you are getting nothing.
So
Even
we have
then.
two options for Porsches here. We have Salt Lake and Lehigh.
Yeah.
Salt Lake is MSRP, but their list is massive. Like
Huge.
if you put your name down, you might not get a call for like 7 years.
Yeah.
You may not never get a call. That's what Jordan was saying today.
But that
It's
is
like,
the better one to work with, I've heard.
It is, but you can't get anything because it's MSRP. So it's like that's the issue. Is like you put your name. Let's say you put your name down, and you left him $1,000, and you're like, I want a GT3 RS, and they're
Yeah.
like, you know, it's
Cool.
like now a 99. I don't know, 999.5, you know, and it's like you don't even want that one because it's all electric, you
Yeah.
know, and you wanted one 7 years ago that was sick. It's like the list is not really a list because I've actually talked to people that work over there and they're like, oh yeah, like you're on the list, but it's not like a numbered thing. It's not like 1, 2, 3. Like they call you in order. They just pick whoever they want to call.
Yeah, it's just whatever their homies.
and
with.
it's so annoying.
Yeah.
And
I don't
that's
feel
where
like-
Jordan was saying, like, the real enthusiasts never get a chance to actually enjoy the car or to be able to buy a car and keep it. The ones that get them are the ones that just flip them, and it's super annoying.
Yeah.
See, and here's the part that bugs me about that too. I don't feel like Porsche pulls in that kind of. I'm not saying this is nothing against the brand, but I don't think they pull in.
It's coming, dude. It's coming.
No,
it's
no,
not
no,
a
no.
Lambo, bro.
No, they don't pull in the exclusivity that like Ferrari and Lambo offer with their cars. In the sense of
They are now, I feel like, because of the touring.
They're trying to.
The sport. What is the other one?
But-
The ST.
Sport Classic.
but I don't feel like
Well,
Sport
the-
class-
Classics are rare, too.
it's. I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like as a brand itself, it doesn't pull that kind of weight like a lot of the other like brands have set themselves up to. Like Ferrari, they won't even look at you unless you have a history with them, right? And you know that walking into the dealer.
That's how Porsche is now too.
It's
Kind
cool
of,
to see them
yeah.
trying to transition to that. I just don't know if their brand and that manufacturer actually can justify doing that yet. Because
What do
I
you
don't
think? Yeah.
I understand Lamborghinis have made sense to me. Porsches
Well,
make
they're
sense
more
to me now.
limited.
Yeah, but Ferraris have never made sense to me. Like
Why?
I see like the Ferraris and stuff like that. I look at Ferrari and I'm like, I've never heard anyone complain about getting a car at Ferrari. I think the first time I've actually heard it recently is about SF90s. And I think those cars are boring. But like
Yeah.
I have never heard anyone at Ferrari complain, like as much as people complain about Lamborghinis and Porsches, I've never heard anyone complain at Ferrari about like, oh my gosh, this wait list
like a
is
list. Yeah.
so long to get.
Well, it's because you can't, like Ferrari has set themselves up where you won't even be looked at. You can't have a conversation. There's not an amount of money you can pay over MSRP to get the new car. You either have the relationship or you don't.
I just don't think they're that desirable. I don't think their Ferraris are as desirable as Lamborghinis and Porsches. I honestly don't. I look at Ferraris.
Yeah.
I think Ferraris have to be the most boring set of cars I think I've ever seen recently.
Wow.
For sure. They are so boring.
What was the last good one that you feel?
LaFerrari. Yeah. I mean, okay, affordable.
Yeah,
The
like
458.
458's nasty.
458, 488. I think 488 realistically was like
What about the
last
F8?
F12 too fast.
F8's
yeah.
sweet.
F8's
F12's older. A12.
I know F12 for me was
That's the one he
really?
likes.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh,
what I
wow.
like. That's
likes.
what I like. But yeah,
I
know
drove
that-
one. I drove CJ's.
Oh yeah.
Straight pipes.
Oh gosh.
It was
They
sick.
sound good.
They sound
I
awesome.
wouldn't buy it though. Yeah.
Wow.
No.
Crazy.
It's just like I don't know. It sounds amazing. Drives kind of good, but I don't know. I just wouldn't buy it.
But
I think if you put like Porsche, Lamborghini, Ferrari, all on like, if you put them all together, bro,
Wow.
Ferrari is literally like,
Lamborghini, Porsche, Ferrari. Right? That's your list. I already knew it.
that's just how it is. Like, I'm like, a Ferrari's like not even a convert. When you talk to anyone, no one's like, oh, I can't wait. I want to get on this. I want to get this car so bad.
You know why? I think I know why. Because Ferrari, they don't have like affordable cars that are like within like a Porsche GT3 RS is a cheap ass Ferrari.
The GT3,
Yeah,
992?
if you think about
yeah,
it.
I mean,
no.
theoretically,
Now,
yes. Compared,
at-
yes.
At top 10,
F8
yeah.
and the SF90s are just so expensive that like they're not that like they're not that obtainable for a lot of people. So like the clientele is it's more limited. So like
Well, think
with
about
Porsche, like you can get a 992 GT3, just a
Yeah.
GT3,
Yeah.
for like 220, 230 if you got one.
And that's a good spec.
really specced out. And it's like that. There's so much more desirability. At
It's
that
true.
Point for,
Yeah,
for,
there's
for
a price point for sure.
And spec like SF90s, people spec them. They're usually very weird specs.
Yeah.
like most of them.
Which, when you talk about that, and I don't, again, you put the car aside, you put all the performance, whatever, everything aside, at that level of wealth, if you know that there's 12 people that are going to get GT3s over the next 6 months, but you know it's you and 3 other people getting an SF90, and that's going to set you apart, what are you going to go with? And especially if you have the money, you're going to go with the SF90 regardless, because
But
it
those are
pulls in the weight.
to me. Those aren't the real enthusiasts.
No,
That's the problem.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. And that's, I think
I don't wanna
Porsche
always
demands.
say that, but you know.
It's true.
Can I always like just say this? This is something I haven't been able to verbalize until now that I'm really thinking about it. Porsche has its own category of owner and car. It's a little bit outside just performance, and it's a little under like the supercar realm. And I don't mean that in like I'm trying to rank it against it. It's its own category.
Well, there's a lot more options. Yeah, for like.
Yeah. And it's reliable. It's purpose built. They're amazing cars. It's amazing. And you look at the following that Porsche has, it's very cultish. Like every brand kind of has like their dedicated following.
See,
But
Ferraris are more, I feel like more of a cult than
Lamborghini is
Porsche.
too.
No,
There
no,
are
for
Lamborghini
sure.
stuff, yeah.
But I feel like Porsches pull in a very interesting type of enthusiast. Because you look at like Ferrari
I think
guys,
it's just
right?
because there's more options. 911T, 911S.
For sure.
911, it's like you could, if you can't afford a GT3, like you have 4 other options that are
that are great
but you
in performance.
still can't get That's
It's true. You
Jordan's.
still can't
That's
get 'em.
Jordan's argument, and it's like
Yeah.
that's so annoying.
Sorry, I know we went off on
Yeah.
that tangent, but that is the
But
annoying,
it's annoying.
part.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Do you think they do that to like?
I think that's just relationships.
Maintain a value.
I just think it's like the relationships. Like they would rather if Jeeves has spent $3 million there, right? And they could be $100,000 purchases too, if that whatever.
Yeah.
They're gonna hit him up first, even though they know he has he doesn't even have any of those 30 cars that he bought from them. They're still gonna hit him up because he's got that relationship, knowing really well that he's probably just gonna flip it. And it's like that's the annoying part is because like there's no chance to just really get one at MSRP or close and have like if me and you could get a 992 GT3 RS
I'd leave
for
I'd
30K
sell
over,
everything.
30K over,
I-
we
done.
would go buy one tomorrow.
I would.
And I would
yeah.
never sell it. I would keep it for
That car is
10
forever.
years.
That's forever.
Yeah, and we don't have a shot at it.
No, it's so annoying.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
these
That's the
weirdos,
annoying
a bunch
part.
of these weirdos get it. It's like
But I mean, like if someone,
same thing with Lamborghini though. Like you got like Technicas and Storados, and it's like people will get they'll go get the car, and then like you have a select few like Ron and people
Yeah.
that like actually enjoy them and use them, but like most people are just flipping them.
yeah.
now I wonder, and
You
I'm just
know?
going to play the devil's advocate on this one because I always find it interesting for argument's sake. Do you think that's because not only do they know the person, but they know when they come through the door, if it comes through, it's this interesting spec. Maybe it doesn't have all the options, or maybe it does have all the options that might not be desirable to other people, but they know
There's a
that-
guy back there that'll buy it.
they'll know that when the guy comes in, he's going to get approved, and they know without a shadow of a
Probably.
doubt because they know him.
100%. Yeah.
Because
100%.
you got to imagine, especially when they dropped the 992 GT3 RS, how many people are walking into the dealer going, I need it? And people with money,
Yeah.
right? But they don't know them. They don't know for sure. And that's, again, I'm against that because you never know what that person in the door is going to bring to the table. You
Yeah.
don't know who that is. I think you should welcome in everybody. And I think Salt Lake City does that better than like Lehigh does.
Salt Lake does way better.
Well, Lehigh offered me the allocation
He weirdly
But-
enough, he had the
because I
gets a
have
guy.
a good
Yeah.
friend over there.
Yeah, which is cool.
He's insane,
But
I couldn't
at 50
justify.
over.
No, it was 130 over.
Oh, yeah, 130. Nah, see, that's not a friend, though. That's not a
It's
hookup.
just the dealer. It's not him. It's
The
not. it
friendly
wasn't-
thing was putting him on the
No,
list.
Todd
Yeah, that-
Peterson, I guarantee, does not pay that.
No. So he pays like 50 over.
Yeah,
He's
but
still
that's what I'm
paying
saying.
over.
But that's what I'm saying. If
But he
you
also
had that
spends
relationship,
he spends like 40 over, 30 over on
but
other
that's what
cars.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
It is still almost unattainable. And going back right to Jordan's point, it's almost impossible for the real enthusiast to
So
enjoy it.
it's so annoying.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Todd has to buy one of everything. He has to be on the.
I mean, he
VIP
does
list.
automatically anyway. He
Like,
loves it.
Yeah, but like
He's gotta have,
he's
like, a credit there.
He's making money on the cars when he sells them because he's getting them for good deals.
Nothing. Yeah.
So it's like even though he's forced to buy, like, hey, this GT4 RS came in and brown with tan interior or gray interior. It's like not ideal. He has to buy it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he
like,
doesn't have to.
I think he has to. They told us that he had like. No
I know
matter
he's
what,
one of the first ones to get called.
Yeah, if he doesn't have the specific car that's in line that he had, like if he's owned a GT4S, whatever. But if the next one comes in and there's not a buyer for it, he's on the VIP list. I think he has to buy it.
Well, see, I knew he
weird.
had to do that when he got the 918.
Yeah, I know. That's the only reason why he got the allocation.
But that
for
makes
918.
sense because you're
Yeah.
getting up into the hypercar level. It's the same reason when people wanted the law Ferrari, they're like, look, we want to move these 100 Californias, buy these 100 Californias. We'll sell them for you. Just buy them, and then
Yeah.
we
They'll
can put you on
consign
the
them.
list.
I would
Yeah.
probably do it too, though. If I had the money, I'd buy everything.
Oh,
mean-
100%.
So I don't blame
Yeah.
Todd.
yeah.
It's like watches. Like if Rolex AD calls you and they're like, "Hey, I have a president, or like a date Jubilee, whatever,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's not ideally what you want. If you're getting it for $8,000, you know it's worth 10. Like, of course you should just buy it anyway.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I don't know.
So-
The hypercar and supercar space is just interesting in general because it's the car that everybody wants.
Yeah.
So when you have 100 people that are coming through your door going, I want one. Oh, I can pay you $1,000. I'm willing to pay you $1,000 just to say my name's on the list, type of deal. And if you know 100 people that do that, I think that devalues the brand and what they're trying to build. So
What do you think about Lamborghini, like with allocations though? Because like Patrick's been on the list for the
Technica,
Technica for years. Like I think 2 years now.
yeah.
Still doesn't have it.
I mean, they're not pushing those out as much.
Isn't what's his
They're
name on the
slowly
list
rolling
too?
You were
Bear.
right? You were on there.
Yeah.
Man, it's getting hot.
Shout
here,
out.
man.
I don't want to
Getting
shout.
hot.
I don't want to shout him
We're
out.
not shouting out nobody. Yeah, it wasn't Bear. Bear was
on the list.
Yeah, he was on the list
I mean,
too.
there's a few legit people on the list. It's just they haven't been rolling out the Technica because.
But when they
whatever
do you think they hit up?
Yeah.
certain people like first.
mean, they
That's
do.
the issue. It's like
But
people that have had those
Lamborghini and Ferrari
relationships.
pull that kind of weight for that brand.
I think it's all the same.
Same,
I don't know.
but
Yeah,
different.
it's like-
again, I'm
if
not.
if Patrick like has his name on a list and he's right next to Ron, it's like they're just gonna call Ron.
They're call runs.
So
Well, it's
like-
because they know Ron will pull the trigger the same day if he really wants it.
Patrick
And,
will
Patrick
too.
could do the same thing.
That's
but
what
they
I'm
don't know
saying.
that. They may not have that relationship
Yeah,
with
that's
them.
so annoying.
Yeah, I think
But
that's
I
the
mean,
issue though.
It's
I
like
think that's what
anything,
it
though,
is,
right?
though. Yeah.
Like look at us with our little friend group. The relationships we have across the multitude of industries: food, cars, car parts. I mean, if I'm being honest, if you had to pay full price for a Valvetronic exhaust versus any of the other exhausts, would you go Valvetronic?
I would still buy it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Interesting. Maybe that was a bad example.
Just because it's what I wanted, though.
Sure.
So that goes back to like, yeah, like shout out Austin for hooking it up, like giving me a little bit of a deal on it. But I would have still bought it because I really like it, and I've heard them all.
Sure. So
So
maybe that
that's
was a
the
bad
hard-
example, but
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? If you know someone, you have that relationship with someone, you're more inclined to buy that versus just something random at full price or over. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's an
hopefully,
interesting
hopefully we
topic.
can. I mean, I'm on the list in Salt Lake too.
I am on the list.
I'm still on the list in
Yeah.
Lehigh. I just can't do
For the
130
RS
over.
or-
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nice.
the RS.
I was like, hit me up when you get another one. If it's like 50 over, I'd probably do it,
Oh my gosh.
but not 130. Over.
No, 130 is just.
They're
not worth
already
it.
down in the fours, like mid fours. I've
There's-
seen a bunch listed, and they're like some for like 460, 470.
There
Not
was one that
ideally
got
the
listed
spec
for
I'd want, but-
430.
Yeah, they'll
It was a blue
come.
one.
They'll come down.
So-
There's just two. There's a lot.
Which is exactly my argument when I was down there, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you want to do this?" And I was like, "By the time I get the car, I could just buy one for that
Yeah.
exact overage price anyway."
Yeah.
So what's the point?
yeah.
Like it doesn't make any sense. It
They'll
may not
come
be
down.
ideally the color I want, but like still, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
interesting. But
All I'm hearing is we just need to get our money up.
Yeah.
we need
We
more people
definitely
to
need-
watch this.
Yeah. We need more people to watch this so we can go do it.
You know what? I think we'll be fine. We just got to work
We're
hard.
chilling, dude.
We'll work hard. We'll work harder. We'll get our stuff. But yeah, it is an interesting game.
I do say it, and again, it's
all
frustrating
relevant,
as
you
it
know,
is.
relevant for sure.
But if it wasn't,
Relatives.
if it was just as accessible to everybody as possible, do you think it would still pull in the same amount of weight?
No.
What?
Like if they made 10,000 RSs and
No,
they were shipped
no.
here, yeah,
It's like Rolex, so it'd be worth like $5.
yeah,
You want to keep it
Exclusivity
Yeah,
is why.
exclusivity.
It's like
is definitely
iPhones.
the
I mean,
reason
I
why.
wanted the 15 Pro more because I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Like
it's like
kind of
that
way too.
because
yeah.
I can't have it. I
I get
desire
it.
it more.
I,
so.
I understand.
It's a
why.
tactic, and they're killing it.
Yeah.
Is it? Can I be honest with you? Like super brutally honest?
I'd hope
Is this
so.
about him and his Lambo?
No.
Oh, yeah,
no,
hit
never
me,
mind.
hit me, dude.
So you're good.
Yeah,
it's
hit
actually
me.
not about that.
I swear he was going after him.
Dude, I was like, what am I about to
Hey,
hear?
well, let's do this, dude.
No. It wasn't until I would say, when did I drive your car? I drove your car in 2021.
When you had the R8? 21.
RS.
Yeah. No, when you had your R8.
Yeah, when I
Yeah,
had
so
my
21.
R8. 21.
Yeah.
Yep. Can you
I
do something
didn't
for me?
hear, I didn't see anything on social media about Porsches. Like,
I know there wasn't much.
Like the way that we see Lamborghini still and Ferraris and all those other crazy cars. Nothing about
something
Porsches.
popped off about it.
Something from 21
social
till
media.
now changed in the Porsche scene.
There's
I
all
mean,
those memes and like.
I'm going to put out a prediction. I'm going to put out a prediction.
Tons of
Why?
them.
Why though?
I'm
You
telling
have Mr. JW. You have, is it Car Wow? Or what's the one that,
Car Wow.
is it Car Wow.
Yeah. Matt.
Mhm,
Yeah.
Yep. You have a bunch of people from Top Gear. You've got some big YouTubers. I think TJ Hunt's a big one. Adam LZ.
Yeah.
What's
Matt
the guy who
Mormon,
does the one
Obsessed
out?
Garage.
He's in Germany. He always drives through
Cars
the
with
canyon.
Luke.
Cars with
No,
Luke.
no. There's the other guy too.
He is amazing. I
Shafon?
like Cars with Luke. Shay
I
Fun,
mean,
but
he's
he's not
sick
a
too.
big,
Yeah,
but I,
mean,
wouldn't
there's-
say he's like
Yeah,
push
cars with Luke's
that.
quality
But what's
is
the
stupid.
influence on TikTokers and having GT3 RSs as their video? Like, what do you think that was? You know, like that popped it off because there's like the people cleaning the wheels with the wedding dresses. And
Yeah.
like, there's just all these things
Oh, yeah.
that have happened with GT3. What do you think
I think-
made that happen?
I,
I
think
know
two
something
things.
internally happened with Porsche where they're like, dude,
Do
like,
you think they marketed it?
I'm sure it has to be a little bit
Something,
like
right?
they're
It's
getting
them.
in the hands of people who are like, I mean, and they're making their new 992 series is one of the most desirable series of Porsche I've ever
It's
seen
so
in my life.
good.
Well, I'd probably say that in the last, negate the last couple of years, but prior to that, they became affordable and more easily accessible to people. And then you had these influential people who own these shows, who have these YouTube channels, who were able to get them in their hands because now they're out of the hands
yeah,
of
that's
collectors.
probably a lot of it. Yeah.
And then now it's getting that push.
I
And
mean,
it-
that's huge.
Maybe
That
they
is
saw
huge.
the daddy chill, dude.
Maybe.
I could only wish. If I helped inspire one person with
That's-
my car, I
You
would be
definitely
stoked.
did.
Oh,
Literally
no, for
stoked.
sure.
Yeah, I'd be stoked.
Bro,
'Cause you
all
added
your
like
videos
that-
got tons of views.
They
dude.
actually did get a lot of views,
all of
which
them.
was pretty crazy.
Yeah, you added that like JDM flare, which for Porsche is
It's
like
not a thing.
you were like the antichrist for Porsche, like owners.
Yeah, it's
I mean, loud,
loved or
heavily
hated.
modified. I
No,
mean,
I
yeah.
don't care. Yeah, I don't.
No, it's a cool thing.
No,
It's
I know,
good.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool thing. But I that's if you were to say my prediction or
It's a
theory.
good. That is a really good. That's a really good thought.
Because
I
I mean,
wonder
at
too,
that
because
time,
people are
Gabe-
still holding on to their cars too. It's like it's not even the fact that people bought the cars; like people are beating the piss out of them, and they're like still just like, dude, these cars are insane. Like they're
they're
watching
great.
these YouTubers like literally annihilate their cars, and they're like, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know Porsche's reliability until
Oh,
And you
I
couldn't-
talked with Gabe, and then I saw other people's videos. I'm like, these cars don't quit.
And do you know what's crazy about that? And this is gonna hurt me to say it. It really doesn't hurt me that bad to say it.
It's gonna hurt.
Hurts,
It hurts a little
gonna
bit,
hurt.
dude. It hurts.
You know what will help? Lunch.
Dude, lunch.
Honestly, lunch sounds really good right now. Don't lie.
We could do it.
Kitchen 88, just throwing it out there.
No,
No.
I'm out on that.
Although it's good. It's a good
No
place.
offense, kitchen.
You can't do that with an Aventador.
Yes.
You can't do that
too
with a
expensive.
458. You
Yeah,
can't do that with
it's-
a 488.
458's GT3 RS money.
Not reliability though.
Oh, well, we don't know. There's not any high mileage 458s.
No, there are, and they have tons of issues. There's one when I was buying my Gallardo, there was one that was wrapped blue that was for sale, and it was for sale
I remember you
for
talking about this.
188, 75,000 miles. It's on its third motor.
That sucks.
For Ferrari, it's got to be like a gold mine. They're like, this guy's
Oh,
an
they
idiot.
they love it.
This guy's
Okay,
an idiot.
I just did photos of a guy's
That
355.
Mhm.
Every 5,000 miles, and now his is more collector, but they say every 5,000 miles they like to do a full engine out service, and it's about a $10,000 service. And that's just to keep it reliable. You see
It's
people
just part
that
of it. Yeah.
It's part of it. I mean,
It's like
you-
the Mercies, dude. Juan's Mercy SV's $30K and rebuilding. I mean, it didn't need it, but he went through and did everything. Yeah,
But you look at like Porsche, you can get Bosch parts. It's expensive, but it's not
bulletproof, dude.
as expensive, and you can go beat the piss out of it.
Bro.
The only car that Lamborghini has produced that can actually do that is the Huracan.
yeah,
Huracans
it's,
are super
it's
reliable.
Audi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
Audi
mean,
motor.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
but even the Gallardo, people really can't do them with because that single clutch trans.
It's not a real Lambo. That's why.
The Gallardo?
No.
Oh, the Huracan?
Huracan. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. It's Audi's 5.2 R8. I mean, it's I'm not saying Lamborghini's not, but 5.0 Lamborghinis are not reliable compared to
No.
5.2s. You're reliable because it's technically when
It's the
Audi
5.2.
stepped in.
Yeah. Back
Same
in
thing.
2008.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But yeah, again.
But the
so
5.0s sound amazing.
They sound so good.
I know. That's
They
But
the
Braden's
sound
car
so
sounds
good.
really good too. His
Yeah,
car
Yeah,
sounds-
it does. No, it
His
really
car
does.
sounds different than like there's Huracans that drive past I drive like all the time, and I'm like I go hear Braden's car drive by. I'm like I know that sounds that's not
It
weird.
sounds better,
It sounds
yeah.
better. It sounds.
Wonder
better.
why. What?
Avior exhaust. Shout
I know
out
that's
Avior.
Avior's sick. That's what I have on that.
But I
STS
also
too,
think
yeah.
it's they probably did some like minor. I know they definitely did some tuning
Is
adjustments
the
when they went to the
engine
Huracan.
mounted differently, like lengthwise.
Firing order.
Same
different?
fire. It's the same motor. It's
Yeah,
everything's
no,
the
it's
exact
5.2,
same.
Yeah.
I just know they tuned
Yeah.
it differently and did a couple other small things, but
Do you prefer the single clutch over
for
dual clutch?
so for reliability and long-term usage, no, dual clutch will obviously outperform it. But for me,
The
I like
fun
the
factor.
drama. Yeah.
Yeah.
It slams it around. Like we
It's
went.
fun.
I took it up the canyon the other day when we were doing photos with Rex.
Mhm.
We took Rex's 720 up. I drifted that thing around. Dude, it was so much fun. But it got a little scary because I went to go put it in first, and it was like revving a little bit, and the computer got a little confused, and I was like, oh! So it's not the best, but
Yeah.
it definitely adds a lot more drama. I mean, like when we took it out to the track, going around a corner and then having it shift, and you could feel it. I mean, I love the drama.
Yeah.
The Huracan is boring.
I can't do it.
It's
yeah.
a beautiful car, and that's what I hate. Is I love the look of it. It just is too boring. If anyone could get in and drive that car, and it doesn't even feel like you're shifting it around. Like there's just the Raging Bull. Something about the Italian car, Lamborghini's heritage of like that. The Raging Bull, I think, says something about the brand. And when you implement a boring car like the dual clutch transmission in the Huracan, takes away from the brand.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone has one now. They're like the Honda Civic of supercars. Still love them, but
They are definitely boring for sure. And regular C8s.
What about
Some of
STO?
them. Fire.
I don't
STO
I love
is a
them.
little different.
Can't
I
do
love
it.
them.
Just because of all the things that they implemented.
They look so good. I feel like the Technica.
Can't do
was
it.
like
Can't do any of it.
I feel like you see the STO and people are getting Technicas. I'm like, if I legitimately would have gotten a Technica, I've been like, what the? This is way cooler. Like, why are we wasting our time with the Technica?
Although I will say the Technica from what I've heard, got everything the Evo had in the Performante, so they perform a lot better. Because like you look at like the 16 through I think 18 or whatever, the base Huracans, and then you had the Performante, and the Performante is a completely separate car. It's derived from the Huracan, but the drivability, the drama in that car is completely different. And I think if they should have made Huracans that way and much more limited.
Yeah, I can't do any of the Huracan platforms. Performante, Technica, STO, Storado. It's annoying. They're all just a little bit different, and they're all the same. So it's
Literally
Lamborghini,
Ferraris.
though.
Ferraris are the same thing.
I mean, you know what's really like that? McLaren. They all have the same motor, bro.
How have you not mentioned McLaren once?
Because we don't like them.
Because of your
Bro, they all have and a Senna has the same motor as a 720
That is
with different turbos.
unfortunate. Yes.
Like that's
Yeah.
so dumb.
It's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, and
P1's sick, but
P1's
it's just
sick.
the hybrid technology that makes it cooler. But other than that, like,
I mean, it looks
Well, and that
way
car
better.
is
well, yeah, it looks sick. But
those cars are full of
but
drama.
for $1 million plus, like over $1 million, I don't know, man. It's if there was a hypercar in that realm, I think 918 for me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I would like to get a LaFerrari, but those are not in that realm. So,
What do you mean?
the
they're-
$1 million range.
Like 1.3, 1.5. they're-
Okay.
Yeah.
So say-
For
I saw a
LaFerrari's
LaFerrari,
what,
it's like 4.
3.5.
Yeah.
Even the
maybe?
918, I thought it was above 2 now.
They probably are. So are P1s. They're like 1.8 to 2.2 roughly. Yeah.
Crazy.
That car, yeah, that market's just going up. But
Well,
we can't afford those.
We
so-
can't afford them yet. Can't afford
we
them
can
yet.
talk all day. But
Yeah,
not
we can
yet.
keep talking. That's why we got the podcast, baby. Thank you so much for watching. What do you think? Where did Porsche come from? When do you guys think they started popping off, or have they always been popping off? Because to be honest, I think
I don't know,
I think
man.
it happened in the last 2 years. People are talking about the old ones forever, right? Everyone
Yeah,
talks about old
yeah.
ones, but the new ones, Porsche started getting on the map in the last 2 years. That's just my personal opinion. But what do you guys think? When do they start popping off? This is closing out episode 7. We will see you in the next one. But before we end, we're going to add something a little bit saucy that's going to be coming up here in just a little bit.
A new segment.
New segment, baby. Get ready.
Stay tuned.
We love you guys. Peace. Ladies and gentlemen, we told you we were going to show you something saucy. We want to introduce our newest segment to the Piped Up Podcast. I'm not going to go do it, but Braden is. Check this out.
Welcome, guys. We have a very exciting segment to the podcast, sponsored by none other than AltaView Performance. They provide any tuning and performance modifications for your Euro spec or even your Toyota car. Make sure to hit them up. Link is below. Guys, we are introducing this racing sim segment. We want to test your driving skills and capabilities, and we're going to see who's the fastest that's ever been on the Piped Up Podcast. Of course, we're going to set some baseline times. We've got our leaderboard right here. And I'm really excited about this. So it's going to be same track, same conditions, same car every time, just to keep it consistent. Let's see how we do.